Well, good morning. Hi, Doc Martin for KRAZTV.com here at the Zero Channel, the adult side of KRAZTV.com. Well, I've been doing book reports called Reading What, Who over at KRAZ-TV. Showed some children's books. Well, here's one for the Zero Channel, Be Free or Die. The amazing story of Robert Smalls, escape from slavery to Union hero, by Cate Lineberry. Got this book at the Pima County Public Library. Cate Lineberry is a journalist and author of The Secret Rescue, a number one Wall Street Journal book bestseller and finalist for the Edgar and Anthony Awards. She lives in Raleigh, North Carolina. She's worked as a staff writer for National Geographic and web editor for the Smithsonian. Kudos to you. And it's an amazing story. Robert Smalls was in Charleston Harbor. In Charleston, 1862, the second year of the Civil War, when 23-year-old slave named Robert Smalls did the unthinkable and boldly seized a Confederate steamer. With his young wife and two children hidden on board, Smalls and a small crew ran a gauntlet of heavily armed fortifications in Charleston Harbor and delivered the valuable vessel and the massive guns it carried to nearby Union forces. He absconded. So that was pretty cool. Just a minute. It was it's called a little known, incident because most people know very little about Mr. Smalls. But he was idolized and taken around in the North to people to show an example. Hey, look, these people are willing to fight and all that. So they started to set up regiments of black soldiers. Of course, they wouldn't pay him as much, and they also had to have white officers and all that. But he was left in charge of the planter, I think it was called. Well, yeah. Anyways, it's an amazing, amazing story. It's captured the planter. So it's got a bunch of plates in the middle, which are really good, some historic stuff. It's really an amazing story. And he did have a great friend, Francis DuPont, was so impressed that he hired him as a civilian boat pilot. Of course, in that mean later, he had to fight to get a little pension because he wasn't a veteran. It's always something. Anyways, they had firefights, and they had to come. He had his ship outfitted again in Philadelphia, and then, they put him back on the run again. Cook, he had caught heavy fire. They tried to, they wanted to make an example of Charleston, so the flotilla went back into South Carolina and put the works to him. They finally did take it over and bombard and all of that, and he did end up with a little money so that he bought at auction the house of his former master. A kind of ironic story. So it's Be Free or Die, baby. Robert Smalls, that's right. A wonderful American, a great American. And, there's proof in the pudding right there, folks. So we'll go to your library and read great books such as this. Be Free or Die. Cate Lineberry, thank you very much. And if you can, donate to us, please. Subscribe over at KRAZTV.com. We have a bid auction over there of why are we worth $10 million. Well, this is just one more reason. Thank you.